Hey fellow bookworms, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval. Episode 20, Library, Part 1.
I could also have like a rooms here in the front area. I mean, I don't know why I never posed that as a possibility, but like, there's not a good, I mean, I could have rooms outlooking where the merchant stalls are, so if I end up with more people, that would be the easy solution. It wouldn't require a lot of doing anything. And I could just move the merchant stalls to anywhere else. Rager, was the bows any good? I think you made one. Maybe? No, maybe not. You made one. Did you put it on a sturdy... Well, hell if I know. You definitely did something. I'm not sure what. I don't know where it went. If I run out of time, I'll just have him grab a short bow. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world. Short bow is better than no bow. I'm just really confused as to where that bow went, because I don't see it in the stockpile. I don't see it on the weapon racks. I don't think he broke it down, so it's like he made a bow and he then disappeared it. Which is confusing. Also, the packaged meals... Oh, well, actually, our food storage is nearing fullness. But the packaged meals also kind of probably need to be frozen as well. The excavation for these rooms are almost done. And the hallways are almost done. Did you make... No, he's still working on it. He'll have it done in time. I'm just gonna glare at him to see where it ends up going. I'm wondering if it was like flimsy and he just broke it immediately. Alright, it is sturdy, so V-Dub, grab it before he does something weird with it. No, stop, Rager. Stop it. Draft Rager, V-Dub, grab the bow. So once this is mined through, I can put the window here, and we have a way out, which is kind of important, so we don't get trapped like I've been doing. And that means we have 2 rooms that are almost ready to go. And we are going to be defiant. So now they're, rather than negative 75, they're negative 100. Not a big deal. So this raid is scary in that there's just a bunch of really capable archers. So it's probably a good raid to not go outside. And in fact, Rager Osborne, let's get our really, really, really good armor on. I don't know where it is. Get the better mail helmet on. Where did the plate mail go? Did we melt it? I don't recall melting it. Am I wearing it? No. I'm wearing mail armor, so at least it's better. I don't know where the plate went. And I don't see it anywhere. Although it wouldn't be... How do I do this? Items... I don't think it's stored like that. It's like its own submenu. Well, I hope you're armored enough. So the door to the trap corridor is open. And there's really only this door into the base, so I suspect that if we don't man the ramparts, the archers will try to come inside. So all that really matters is that we don't give them a target. So I'm just going to make sure that everyone stays close to the base, not wandering too far out. But this is going to be a nasty fight, I think, with 7 archers. They nearly outnumber us archer-wise. Hopefully the traps put some work in. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be hurting. Lock the doors. Alright, let's get GMT inside. Princess, time for you to be inside your castle. Make sure that no one else is outside. And I'll probably do, like, cheeky hit and runs. Yeah, no one else is outside. So once Princess gets in, I'll have Princess... Sorry, GMT, you're now known as Princess. I'll have Princess lock the doors behind her. Okay. Doors are locked. That doesn't necessarily mean we can't be out on our terrace, which is a bit of a threat. But let's go and rally the archers. And I'll have the archers muster here. Ready to... Actually, this is a bit of a height advantage enough that it might be okay. I'll play it by ear. Oh, I see. These don't have flooring underneath them, so I can't stand up to the edge. So I'll just have to be very careful as to being offered up as a target for long. The hope here is to be able to absolutely shred them down as fast as I can to and it's working so far, but I don't want to jinx it. To shred them down so that they flee, because enemy archers typically aren't very geared. Alright, GMT. So I think any more than just like a single hit and we run for the hills. Luckily at this height elevation, all I have to do is back up to the wall and they basically can't see me anymore. So that's one of the advantages of this ledge here. So for GMT, all she really has to do is like move backwards and she'll be not able to be shot anymore. Although she's not listening. That's another thing is like I don't really get. Is like cancel action, move here. Doesn't work reliably. Alright. With the remaining archers, let's go after Garwolf. Kill Garwolf. Alright, go after Jake. JD is getting to the point. Let's do cancel action, move back. Master Jake is dead. Okay. Who do you got? They're trying to get through this door, but this person's way more hurt, so we'll go for the hurt. And then GMT and JD, you go inside. One for Kip. This is doing... I think this height advantage thing worked a lot better. So I took damage, but like it was far more manageable. And we also absolutely won. That was nice. They're still okay. They left the door. That was pretty well done. The trap corridors triggered. It slowed them the hell down. I think. One thing that I would identify is like the enemies go for the side routes, like kind of with somewhat predictable regularity, trying to like get away or get around the trap corridor. But as long as these doors hold up, it's like fine. As far as in my opinion, like it's not a big deal for them to be wailing on the door, because what that does is it offers them up as a really easy to shoot target in the meantime. So I don't know. Overall, it's a decent design. It's what is really nice is it's really cheap to build. This sort of like trap corridor ledge thing. It's very easy to replicate quickly in new games, meaning that from a design standpoint, it's simple. Keep it simple. The wolves are definitely eating well, yeah. The warbows aren't amazing. There's some plate mail there. Maybe we haul in. I haven't really needed it. Yeah, you could do an X or a T or whatever. I mean, the idea is the same. Is that you have a lot of traps. You have a valid path into your base that has a lot of traps, and those traps, there's no reason for animals to trigger them. There's no reason for animals to go into this corridor because of the ladder, right? So there's no reason for animals to trigger the traps, and then the traps have a clear line of sight to archers, which have a height elevation to the traps. I mean, that's sort of the concept, and it works quite well. And then I think the other really nice thing was that, and maybe I moved these merchant stalls so that they're not in the way as much, so that I can have like a center hallway here to retreat into more quickly. I kind of like that idea. I don't even need to move the merchant stalls, to be honest. I just dig a hang on, dig a doorway here so that I can retreat back into the keep quickly. Being able to withdraw rapidly from the edge so that there's not a line of sight worked really well. And then also cancel actions seemed to work way better than the, hey, just run. Because they were like trying to fight and run, and that was dumb, and I didn't want them to do that. This is basically ready for a bedroom as soon as, yeah, let's get that in. So that will be JD's. So that's enclosed, right? Yeah, it's a spare room. The other one needs a door, but the door's in progress. I imagine that, like, at some point, the game will introduce, like, sieges. That's coding-wise fairly complex, which is probably why it's not a feature yet. All right, Jungian, we'll give you the other one. But yeah, that would be cool. As long as it's on the roadmap, is mounted defenses, mounted siege defenses. So I imagine, like, once we have ballistae or trebuchets of our own or catapults of our own to be able to defend against it, that they would introduce those mechanics. It's just not fair if the enemies can roll up with siege equipment and you're stuck defending it with, like, swords and bows. You know, I get why it's not a feature yet for that reason. Because it would be very frustrating to be like, well, I'm outnumbered, I'm outgunned, and I'm dead. I could definitely... It would probably piss people off more than make them happy about the prospects. Alright, so this was JD's room. Got your own chamber. Jungian's room. And then B-Dub is going to be the last one. We're working on it. Yeah, it even has a catapult, right, for warfare. It's on the roadmap, if I recall correctly. So, it will be done. I just don't know the time frame. Yeah, I like the retreat door, too. That's going to be real handy for when we just need a dip, because we're hurt. Sorry about the music. Ranger, what are you building? Flooring. That works for me. So we actually technically have 8 bedrooms, because the infirmary is now a bedroom, because there's only 1 bed in there. So technically it's V-Dub's bedroom, but he's going to get moved out of there once the other bedrooms are done, because this is going to be an infirmary. We have a dog! Alright, that deserves a raffle. A dog joined. So, doggy, your name is Baron. That's going to change. And you look like some sort of hound. Sort of. Yeah, you look like a pointer. I don't know. Something like that. Cheers. And good luck in the dog raffle. I think because the dog is like a... I'll set it up to be trained. I think it's going to walk to me. It doesn't need to be roped. I am keeping a close eye on these wolves, though. But Scumdog is already... Well, it's funny. Scumdog is coming to train the dog. Okay, that worked. Baron, are you coming in? So, cannot be targeted by predators because it was interacted with by Scumdog, which is good. Anytime pets are near like torches or people or whatever, it makes them immune to being messed with. I don't think we can. Yeah, we don't pen dogs, right? I don't think they're not a valid penning. So, what am I? Manage? No. Overview. Domestic. Oh, Maxie wasn't on vermin control? Man, I'm stupid. The dog is hopefully gonna come inside. I'm a little worried that it's right now just like swimming. I don't really want it to be targeted. I need it roped and it can't go through doors. Well, no, it's not really a roping thing. It's like a pen thing, but there's no such thing as a dog pen. But it's coming inside anyway, so I'm far less concerned now that it's inside. No, I mean, pets can open doors. I mean, you just saw that. Baron just walked right in. You're thinking of livestock. Livestock and pets behave differently. He's a pet. He's not a trained pet, but he's a pet. And pets help themselves to the food. You don't need there's no food bowls. They just go straight. They go wherever they want. It even says as much. Settlers can pass through this door, but enemies and animals cannot. When it says animals, it means like wild animals, not pet animals. That's how Maxie, our cat, and this raffle will also be for the cat. The cat's been sticking around since day one. I should have raffled off the cat. I don't raffle off livestock because livestock might get the knife, but pets won't. Yeah, you remember the cat kept opening the door during the raid, and I was like, stop opening the door, cat. Yeah, pets, doors don't matter to them at all. They can't do ladders, though. That's the caveat. That is the one thing they can't manage. But everything else is fine. Oh, this bedroom is just about done. We just need the window, and it's complete. And this stairwell is almost ready too. Just got to start mining that up. Also, it's missing floor. Yeah, that's a problem. Should the dog be named Yoda? Well, whoever wins it can choose to name it Yoda if you want. It's always an option. You pick the names within reason. No like cuss words or anything like that. Ah, GMT and JD are friends now. Careful, JD. You might be known as Prince soon. Research. Did you guys choose something? I don't recall. Feel like I pulled for this. Chemistry? Yeah, all right. It was. That sounds right. Chemistry is medicine. We don't have the highest tiered books for that, which would be the only issue. So that's not possible. In fact, could it be chemistry? Chemistry was on the list. So I'm going to ignore the fact that you voted for chemistry and go for research 3, because you can't get chemistry without research 3. Nothing like good old democracy when I pull a fast one on you like that. Oh, that's weird. Why did the Great Hall connect to... Oh, because of floors in the ground? Because if you look... Okay, it got fixed. No, I don't know what's going on. The game's like, what's a Great Hall? I think because we keep punching holes in the floor, the game thinks the Great Hall's being redesignated constantly. Which is not intentional. Once we have all the floors built, it will rectify itself. I'm not worried about it. All right, copy. Brazier, this is the last bedroom. And then once that's done, I'll get the infirmary. So, bedrooms and then infirmary. V-Dub, you're getting moved to your own corner with a view. It was ice. Yeah, you're right. It was ice. That is correct. So I'm going to save up for Research 3, and then you can pick. Yeah, that ice rings a bell. It was definitely ice. So something happened to the Great Hall, did it? No, it's still Great Hall. I think we punched a hole in the ceiling, and then we patched the hole that we punched. And we're going to be punching maybe another hole, too. Okay, all of the bedrooms are with windows overlooking a pretty good view. And then they're all heated. So let's move the pen marker finally. It's kind of a weird spot to put animals considering it's like on raw iron and silver. But we'll move that up with the troughs. Actually, the troughs shouldn't be located there. They should be located here because this is the easiest to get to. I think. Through that door. Move the troughs up. And then once the pen marker and troughs are up, We'll rope all the animals to where they belong. And then we can replace these ladders, because I've only been using ladders to prevent the animals from getting access to the crops. Now we're roping the animals into place. Goats are not, and sheep are not quiet critters, so I feel real bad for the people sleeping in these bedrooms. It's gonna sound like a barn. But, you know, it will cover up Princess's snoring, so at least there's that. Alright, let's move this over one, right next to the funeral pyre, because that's weird. Or actually, move the shrines up here. Two totally opposing religions sharing space. Actually, totally not unheard of. Like, where I grew up, there was a lot of multi-faith buildings that were like synagogue, church, and mosque all in one. You know, like a religious community center. Much like hospitals sort of have, they're mostly churches, but like hospitals have the same sort of concept. Like a room for religion. That's not usable stairs. It like terminates into a wall. So let's get rid of these merlins too. I like where the stairs were. They just need to actually function as stairs. Raffling. Yes. Alright, let me put the raffle timer up because it expired and like almost no one's eligible. So, sorry about that. The animals are now in the barn, getting rained on. Sorry, animals. And then we are getting rained on. I guess for now, I will do the cheap roof over the prayer areas. We don't have a church, so what am I building next? And I'm not saying I have to build churches, but what to build next is up to you. I still have energy. I don't know why, but I'll keep going as long as that remains to be true. I think that these mining spots are probably not pathable, which is why it's not getting done. Scumdog is writing? Yeah, alright, they're not pathable. So I'm going to do a quick save and load as well. We'll just overwrite 4. Because they're trying to... I'm not going to be able to actually finish that tunnel project until... So that means I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom for... oh, right, Yoda. Ta-da! Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, boy. A little library, huh? Sounds about time to me. I do find it interesting that you can write chronicles, textbooks, and theses without papyrus or anything like papyrus. I think... How close to the map edge am I here? And what did I got an icebox? Alright, it's too warm outside. I like it. What I'm going to do is make my library here. Off of the Great Hall underneath the workshop. What are the benefits of becoming a sub? You get to watch VODs, you get to be included in the raffles, and then you get access to a private channel on my Discord that you Yeah. That doesn't give you stuff. I won't lie. The private channel, like, I'll reveal a little bit more personal information too, sometimes, but not often. I'm pretty open about everything. This is not like I'm telling my subs and patrons, like, too much insider information. Sometimes it's just like, I'll bounce ideas off of them or whatever. All right. Library. Got it. Middle library. And don't forget the doggo raffle, which just went off. So Fangface is a pretty good dog name, I think. Where are you, buddy? Where's... Oh, you're right in the door. It's like if a toddler named a dog. And then the cat. Zinlin. Zinlin the cat. That's such a weird way to mine. Jungian is mining down diagonally, the door to the library, from the floor above through a wall, as you can see. Because the game allows it. I'm glad it's permissive like that, but it looks super strange. Alright. Here, I will do a graded door. I want them to share airflow. So if I heat one room, they're both kind of heated. I don't need a... I can even leave the door open. That would make more sense. But I like a graded door that's open. I don't know. There's something neat. I don't use the other kind of doors very often, so I'm doing it now. We also, now that the beds are moved, can do infirmary beds here. So I'll put 2 in for now. And hope I don't need more than 2, or I'm gonna have a bad day. Rager, what are you building? Oh, you're building the stairs. And the floor kind of collapsed, didn't it? Yep, that got built finally. Yeah, this is like a proper stronghold now. So I'm mining out where the support corridor or columns will go first, and then I'll do the rest of the building. It seems the game prefers that order. So research 3 requires 30 and 30. So I'll make sure that that's queued up. 30, yep, okay, it's already done. We'll have this down to 30. All right, awesome. So in order for library designation, it needs wall bookshelves. And then we'll probably put a lot of book storage. We'll store all of our books in here. And the reason I built it, like, the deepest part of the mountain is it's going to be the hardest to steal. Because I would say, if anything is stolen, the last thing you want stolen is your books. Because you'll be sent back to the Stone Age very quickly. It hurts bad for that to happen, so I'm keeping the books mostly protected. So Fangface, you are 5% trained. Oh, good. Seems backwards to me. Maybe animal handlers should only be the best, most qualified. Unfortunately, that means Trawler, who's already, like, busy as hell. The Great Hall is expanding out again? It shouldn't be. Oh, yeah, it is. There's a missing ceiling tile. I like how it's like one giant hallway system. Actually, where did it breach? I don't even see it breached anywhere. That's so strange. There's like, no, it's not that. Oh, it's right there. It's that lack of a stairwell. All right, that's no problem at all, because we're gonna replace the stairs right now. Do you need a block floor first? I'm assuming yes. I really like how this is turning out. It's like a Karamoran type sort of, I don't know. It's my design. And it looks pretty cool. Oh, apple trees are coming. Oh, and they're spreading too. I think this is an apple tree too. Yep. Yeah, trees or all plants have a chance to just spread adjacent. So if like I planted one flax up here, it has a chance to like spread adjacent. So we could actually plant a red currant up here and just like, let's try that. It's a little late in the season to do it. We'll try to plant one red currant up there and don't harvest it. And then just try to get bushes to spread on the roof. So the Great Hall should be back to just the actual, not an actual hallway. Yeah, okay, it's how it should be. And then we have the symmetrical stairwells on either side, up to the bedrooms. Still a little messy, it really hasn't been hauled, but that's just because I keep giving people more tasks. They're constantly busy. And the infirmary is not an infirmary because in order to have the formal infirmary designation, I need to research chemistry for the medicine shelf. Without a medicine shelf, it's just a bed with some hospital beds. Or it's a room with some hospital beds. It doesn't yet have a church, but apart from that, it mostly, well, let's see. It's got a kitchen. It's got a workshop. It's about to have a library. It doesn't have a church. It has chambers. It doesn't have shared chambers because everyone has their own bedroom. It's got a great hall, and it's going to have an infirmary soon. So we almost have every specialized room there is. The last one was just a spare room, empty. Not a true designation. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 23rd and December 24th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this episode was cut from a live stream marathon, and all the content has already been recorded, so changes cannot be made. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, and a link to that can be found in the description of this video, and also a link to Discord if you would like to join my online gaming community. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and everyone that turned out to the live stream, and also viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow restitutionists and oak brethren.